A lot of you guys know my buddy Jared. Jared has been my right-hand man for about the last decade. It was about 6 years ago he bought my wife's old Evo 10, Rally Red Evo 10, very beautiful car. You guys saw the car on the channel a lot, but I haven't made an update as to what the heck is going on with Jared's Evo in a very long time. Well, about a year ago, he ended up selling that car. He went through 2 motors in it. First, he ran through a puddle and sucked up a bunch of water into the intake, bent a rod, took out that motor. About a year later, he was out doing a rip with buddies, somehow dropped a valve. So I put a stock motor in the car for him. He ended up selling it and buying a new vehicle. He wanted something reliable, so this is what he got. A 2020 Toyota Tacoma. This is about the most reliable vehicle you can get, but today we need to do some significant work on the Tacoma. Here in the next few weeks, it's gonna snow. This thing has bald tires on it. The brakes are completely shot. It just needs a ton of overall maintenance. And then I have a few surprises for the truck as well. There ain't no way I can have my boy driving in the winter on bald tires. Get right into this, pull off the wheels and tires, and go ahead and get all new brakes on the Tacoma. It's been a very long time since I had to deal with drum brakes. So the fronts, of course, are disc, but for some reason, even in 2020, Toyota's still putting drum brakes on the rear. Maybe there's a reason for it, I'm not really sure. I've seen some pretty worn out pads before, but that might take the cake. Those are pretty down there, Jared. Being that I actually know what I'm doing with the fronts with disc brakes, let's go ahead and do those first. With the old pads and rotors still on the truck, not used to working on trucks, I'm gonna go ahead and retract the pistons back into the calipers using a flathead. I like to do this now because, of course, both the pads and rotors will be replaced. When you buy new rotors, make sure you clean them up. They put oil on them so they don't rust. On the right is the old pads, on the left is the new pads. Safe to say Jared definitely got his use out of those. One side is done, let's knock out the passenger and then figure out what we're doing in the back. Fronts are done. Let's see if I can figure out how these rears work. I'm assuming it's going to be very similar to an e-brake assembly on a traditional disc rear setup. These dumb things should be outlawed, but I got them all finished up. She now has all brand new brakes. Before the wheels and tires go back on, let's go ahead and slap on some new tires. These things are down there. And there it is. New brakes, new tires. Let's move on with making this thing look nice. Up next, we are going to be installing a new set of 3W floor mats. 3W is the sponsor of today's video. Now, unlike the OEM floor mats in the Tacoma, the new 3W mats are very, very durable and will last for decades. Using innovative Vigor mold technology, these mats are durable and resistant to everyday wear and tear, maintaining their shaping quality over time. Let's see just how durable these mats are. I would say they passed the test. They are also designed for easy cleaning, whether it's dust, dirt, sand, in my case chocolate, whatever you personally get on your floor mats. Simply rinse it with water and they'll look brand new. Now all that sounds great, but if they don't fit like most aftermarket floor mats, they are worthless. Let's do a comparison. The OEM Toyota all-weather mats, gaps everywhere. You can see a bunch of dirt can get right in the edge there. Now check out the new 3W all-weather mats. No gaps, they clip right into the factory locations, and they cover much more surface area than the OEM mats do. Most importantly, these mats are made from exclusive Thorex material with no adhesives added during the manufacturing process, ensuring that they're completely odorless. Big shout out to 3W Autolife for sponsoring today's video. If you want to pick up a set of these very, very high quality, truthfully high quality floor mats, I'll go ahead and link them down in the description box below. Ever since I learned how to tint, Jared has been asking me to tint out his truck. So that is what we're gonna do next. I'm gonna do a nice, probably a 15% on the front. The rears, I'm just gonna do a 5% all around. The rear is factory stained, but kind of like me, Jared keeps his dog back here and he wants it blacked out for the dog. 5% on the rear, 15 up front. And I would do a nice light tint on the windshield, but it's all cracked up. And unfortunately, I cannot get an appointment anytime soon to get the windshield replaced to get it tinted. So that we can take care of later on. Well, clearly, I still need some practice tinting because we have a issue. First window is done, looks amazing, but now look how bad you can see the water spots. Hard water spots etched into the glass. This thing is fully tinted out and it looks so much better. Check that out, boys. Now there's one more thing that we need to take care of on this truck, and I'm actually not gonna be doing it myself. This thing desperately needs a full polish. As of right now, it looks gray. If you compare the nice black windows versus the paint, this thing is in desperate need of a polish. Now, of course, this is something I would typically take care of on my vehicles, but here's my thought. If I can hire a quality detailer to polish this out, and I can go ahead and work on that, that's what we're gonna do. So this is how it looks before, and I'll see you guys in about a day when this thing is 100% polished and coated. Oh man. My golly, is this even the same truck? Look at how shiny Jared's Tacoma is. Wowza. Full detail, full polish, fully cleaned, fully detailed inside. I hope this excites Jared. There is one thing I want to do real quick, and that is fix up these trims on the fenders using none other than the Cerakote trim coat. I don't know what made a bigger difference, the polish that this truck got or the trim coat I just applied. They guarantee this trim coat at least 200 washes. This truck gets washed maybe once a month, so if you do the math, that's years, decades maybe. Enough talk, let's go see what Jared thinks. She got a little shinier, huh?
Brother, that ain't even my paint. Looks like you resprayed it.
Dude,
my paint was so hammered before.
I know, dude.
Dang.
Yep, turned out not bad.
Oh dude, it looks completely different. That's sick.
Homie didn't even notice the tints. That was fun. A nice little refresh for the taco.